It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Jameis Winston's Buccaneers.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a second down throw for Winston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They just do get the play off. Now Winston being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or, even worse, an interception.
Watch twitch. Watch twitch. Switch. Switch. We got three down.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
550. Ready. Easy. White. 550. Flip. 550. Flip. Take 4.
On second down, Martin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Jameis now on first down. Drops it off to Martin. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Second down now after the pass completion. Working out of the gun, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Slot man moves right. They'll run. Martin. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucks have taken a first-quarter lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Gerald McCoy breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 55 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So back onto the field march the 2-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And, Dirk Cutter, their head coach, one of the things he said they were struggling with was just playing complementary football. One week the offense is good, next week defense. Well, this last week they only scored 3 points.
Yeah, and the offense did score 60 points in weeks 6 and 7, but lost both games. And the defense put up a good performance against Cam Newton and the Panthers. Yeah, the offense can only manage 3 points in that one, so that illustrates his point. Complementary football. They're not getting it at the same time from both sides of the ball.
Ready. Blue ready. Flip, slip, slip. Slop, slop. Hey, run it out over there. Run it out. Flip, flip, flip.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, Winston. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Just keeping the play alive. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got room. So 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. First down, here's the run with Martin. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Jameis to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
3rd and long for Winston. He finds Humphreys. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Back to the ground, Martin. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here we go with 2nd and 7. From the gun, Winston. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll run for it with Martin. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They try again with Martin. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Winston. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going deep for Brown. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 69 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down, Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Martin. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Throwing, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Fresh set of downs here. They'll throw again. Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. A first down throw for Winston. It's caught. Humphries. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 6 there on first. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And a 10th carry here for Martin. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Goes underneath to Martin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The Bucs on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Blue lady. Sonny, blue lady.
Here's Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Winston on 4th down. This is caught by Jackson. 8 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Now Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Adam Humphries. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And some space here. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. Humphries goes in motion. They start the drive with Martin. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. The slot man in motion right. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Now Jameis on 2nd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. And the slot man goes in motion left. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. Now he'll let it go deep left. And got his man complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first. Winston. He gets it to Humphries. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Winston. Flush to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They run it again with Martin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Winston to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down What a huge play at this point in the game. Stephon Tuitt able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now with the play clock almost to 0, Dirk Cutter's going to burn a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And Murray's kick is up and good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He's back to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And now it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete, so no miracles.
As we go on